Welcome to Candid Conversations. I am your host, co-host that is, Coach Ken Canion, a.k.a. the professor, a.k.a. the doctor, a.k.a. Yo Pimp. Hey, hey, what's up? Alongside my lovely co-host, Beat Back in the Face.
I know. Our daughter did our makeup tonight. She said, Mama, start beating you back for the show. I was like, okay. All right. And then maybe I won't look so stressed.
Oh, yeah, somebody said last week, you look stressed. They told me, they got on me because I said we didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Like, you telling your wife that? No, we decided.
Like somebody, because
I brought it to her.
No, it was something that I said I didn't need. You know, I don't care if we don't. That was something that I said.
Oh, she was responding to what you said?
No, I'm saying us not celebrating Valentine's Day was something that was my choice. That was something that I brought up many years ago.
Was you the one brought that up?
Yeah, like I don't need that. We don't have to celebrate.
I remember, and we both discussed it.
And then because you said I decided.
Oh, because I said that.
Yeah, and I'm like.
I was talking about, when I said I decided, I was talking about me, my decision for me.
Yes.
You know, people run with shit. I don't really care, though. I don't really care. But you know what? And you know what I found out, yo? When I say something back to people, because I rarely do, but when I say something back, they were like, you're sensitive. I said, sensitive because I respond. And I always tell people, because I'm a creator don't mean I don't have an opinion and don't mean I won't come for your ass.
Yeah.
You come for me, I'm going to come for you. You feel me? Anyway, we on a different show. Last week's show, we were talking about it. What was last week's show title? We were just talking about that. It was...
Be careful what you ask for.
Thanks, Taylor. y'all don't see Taylor, but she told Ned, you know, when I queued Ned up, like last week's show, that was a cue. Okay, all right. Be careful
what you ask for.
Be careful what you ask for. Okay. Yes. And you know, me and you were talking about on that show, we were talking about people wanting somebody to make the bag. And then you know,
they want the bag and the time.
Right. And sometimes you can't get both. But you came back and said women are expected to bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan.
And never, ever, ever let you forget you a man.
And get topped off.
Because we a woman.
By the fan.
What?
I was trying to rhyme.
Oh, okay.
All right, tonight. Before we go, here's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all hit that subscribe button. We're up to 2003 subscribers.
Oh, wow.
We moving. 2003 subscribers. Also, click the notification bell. Click the notification bell. They laughing at me, y'all. I said, I must have said something.
You
That's
said
what I said,
2,000.
Right? Oh, they are. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was like,
203,000 subscribers. 203,000. 203,000.
Yes.
Okay.
203,000.
All right, I thought I said that. All right. Anyway, hey, look, tonight we off track. But I love it. I love shows. You know why I like shows like this? Because it's real life. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the notification bell. So when we drop a video, you will be the first to know. And this show is sponsored by the Relationship Academy. And for those of you who really, really, really want to change your relationship, change who you are, change your situation, hit us up. Hit us up at therelationshipacademy.co. We'll change your life. I'm for real. And then you get access to me and all the other coaches that we have, all the content, the community. It is amazing. All right?
All right.
All right.
You ready for tonight?
I'm ready for tonight. Okay. What you got for me?
Okay, I have a letter.
You got, you got your
letter. You got your little notebook. I was
got your little pad.
Okay. Dear Coach Ken, I listen to you all the time and I love the advice you give. So I'm hoping you can give me some advice about dating. I'm 42 years old and I have been divorced for 18 months and I am ready to be outside. I met my husband my freshman year of college. We dated throughout college and married 2 years after. I've never dated another man. I've never gone to dinner with another man. All of my life experience have been with him. I've gone on dating sites and I get overwhelmed. I've gone to sit at a bar and that hasn't gone well. Going to the club, it seems like everybody wants to have sex at the end of the night. Coach, please give me some tips, advice. Help. What are you doing? I'm not looking at you. Please give me some tips, some help, advice on dating. This is not working for us, sister, and I don't want to grow old alone. Tasha.
How old is Tasha?
She is 42.
And she's only been with one guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I imagine this is a culture shock for her because she's used to a certain way, showing up a certain way. She's been in one relationship. She know one guy, and he's the only guy that ever pop that coochie, pop that coochie. He's the only one?
The only one.
Wow. Okay. First of all, what advice would I give? What advice would I give her? Okay, there's so many ways I can go with that.
Okay.
But I'm going to help her. All right. Now, what's her question though? Because
she wants
I done got thrown off by all this.
It's like, what does she do? She's gone on dating sites. She's gone to sit at a bar. She's gone to sit at a club. She doesn't know how to maneuver in this new world of hers.
Okay.
And so how does she begin dating at this age? It's like it's new for her. It's very, very
her
new.
situation is a little different than most people. Most people that I coach have experienced multiple people, many people. So in her case, she's only had one experience. Okay. Now, what I will say to her in this case, honestly, Nat, I would tell her, you gotta get with somebody who understands the landscape. When you
explain
that means get coaching.
Okay.
That means get coaching, somebody who understands. Because think about it, when you first started doing hair years ago, I mean, you might have did a little bootleg hair in the house, but to get good at what you got good at for many years, you had to sit up under somebody who knew, who understood dating, who understood communication,
understood hair.
Yeah. I mean, I was just
hair.
Yeah. I was just
no. Go ahead. I'm just messing with you.
Who understood hair? Who understood different types of hair? I remember you have always told me, like, so this type of hair you use this type of product. This type of hair you use this type of product. If you want this look, you do this, and all of that happened as a result of coaching or mentoring or teaching. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing I want her to understand is this, and she's got to understand this part. That dating nowadays is a numbers game. It is a numbers game.
What do you mean?
She got lucky and met one dude. That one dude was everything. That one dude was her first piece of dick.
I think that's
one dude was her first everything.
Oh, wow.
I mean, think about it. Now you got to go out here and you got to navigate a scene or navigate an environment where, okay, you're over 40, means that the dating pool is different. You got to know what to do. You got to know how to communicate. You got to understand how to date.
So I hear you a lot say, you need to go out and collect data. I think that she is looking for their college sweetheart. And when I say that, I don't know if she's interested in going out on several different dates with several different guys. I think she just wants that one guy to appear like it did in college, and then she goes on, and that's her forever, for the rest of her life, love. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so that you bring up a good point. In college, it's 2,000-3,000 guys walking around. You're in the environment with the guys. Now you out working. You're not in the environment with the guys. You've got to purposely, intentionally go where the guys are. Go to the pond that the fish are in. Okay? Because a lot of people think that I'm going to stay at home and I'm going to meet Mr. Right. He's just going to see me at the gas station. But they're not willing to put themselves out there. I heard somebody do a video talk about how you actually put yourself out there, make yourself available. As Rose, my lead coach in the academy, says, make yourself foundable.
And see, I know she's been on a date. She said she's been on a dating site. She's going
That's
to
good.
sit at a bar.
Okay, I wouldn't. I like what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's open to putting herself out
She
there.
is open to putting herself out there, but she just has no idea how. Because at age 40, she's never had to put herself out there before. She's always had someone by her side. She's always been, secure and until, whatever happened in the marriage.
Right.
And so she's never had to put herself out there before. And so
it's going to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's what I always tell people. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's kind of like when I go to the gym and I know it's going to hurt. I know every day I go, we go to class at AWOL Fitness. I know Lynch going to have something stupid for us to do. And I know it's going to hurt. But I'm comfortable with that because I know what the end goal is. I know my health is going to be better as a result of feeling that pain or that uncomfortable feeling that I'm feeling. So go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say, audience, what do you think? Like, or I'll ask this question: can you give a tip, a suggestion, something that Tasha could do to put herself out there more?
I like that.
Yeah, what is something that she could do? What would you suggest that she does to get out in the dating world?
So let me give you some examples.
Okay.
Number one, when people invite you out, stop saying no, I ain't going.
When you say people, you mean like if your
friends,
group of friends,
co-workers.
Okay.
When they say, hey, we having a little kickback, come through.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Hey, we're going to all meet out for dinner. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to a wedding. I'm saying, go. Here's why. Because, and then most people are like, well, no, because we get used to, we get stuck in our rut of familiarity. And what we do? Oh, ain't nobody gonna be there. Ain't gonna be. No, but you got to put yourself in it. We don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
You don't have a clue. And so things like that. If you go to church functions, go. Okay, if like they had, I remember recently, it was last summer, the Q's had this thing in Atlanta that they do every year called sundress, seersucker and sundress. And my barber is a Q. So he told me about it. One year where we were in Atlanta, they had it then.
Did you go?
I didn't know we were going. We was at Cigar Bar, but they had it there. Yes, we went, but we didn't go to the other events, but they came to the Cigar Bar. They done. Hey, and look, for a single brother.
Funny, this is the first time I heard about that.
You never heard about it?
From you.
Okay. Well, me, Palmer, Chino, all those went.
I knew you was going to throw Palmer in there.
Of course.
Know that.
He was with me. He was with me.
Yeah.
I mean,
seersucker. Okay, Kim, where we going?
Seersucker.
Where we going, Kim?
Seersucker, sundress and seersucker. They have it once a year in Atlanta. We just happen to be there. I didn't know about it until that one time we went.
You happened to be there, and you forgot. Forgot to mention it. You ain't no Q, but you like old good sundress, and you got an old pair of seersucker pants. That's all I'm saying.
So, getting back to the topic of the night, you know what? This always goes left somehow. But putting herself out there is important. Now, Ned, let me ask you this. Okay, but I gotta say this though. Some people, it's just like if you wanted a job, you would research, apply to a different jobs, right? You would research. Same thing. If you want something, do the things that help you get that thing. And some people like, well, I don't need to, because I hear that I ain't going nowhere. I'm like, okay, well, then you.
I think
you
she's
choose to
willing to go, but she just doesn't maybe know what to do when she gets there. Like,
come to my relationship academy.
Okay,
I'm gonna teach you what questions to ask, how to ask them. Yes.
Since we're on that, okay. So I've never sat in on the academy. You
should. You need help. Sometimes when you need help. Yeah.
Give me something that, just a snippet, not all of it, because we don't want to give everything away. But give me one thing that she could possibly learn from the Relationship Academy that could help her in her dating world.
Okay, listen up.
Okay.
I know this ain't playing.
It's not none of this ever is.
She can learn how to vet people.
Ooh. Okay, we can go.
By asking subconscious questions. Okay, well, you might say, Coach, what are subconscious questions?
I just did this to one of my friends to show her how to do it, but go ahead.
The subconscious questions?
Yes, go ahead. I love it. And it worked. It worked.
You know what? I hear so many times people say that the stuff I teach works.
Oh my God.
Even okay, I'm a little confident.
Bruh, just tell us about the subconscious.
Okay. You see he wrote arrogant on that board on that. All right, so subconscious questions. You ever notice that there? First of all, let me explain it by like this. I'm gonna do it quick. There are two parts of our brain. There are multiple parts of our brain, but two parts of our brain for this. There's our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind are the thoughts we are aware of. Like these are things we are aware of. I'm just as simplistic. There's more to it than this, but like you're aware that we're sitting here doing this podcast. The thoughts you are aware of, thoughts you instantly know the answer to.
Right.
That are at the top of your conscious mind. All right? Now, your conscious mind is only responsible for 10% of your reality. But we think we're conscious people, but we're not. Well, what's responsible for the other 90%? Your subconscious mind. Think of your subconscious mind is where it's like a computer that houses all your emotions, your past trauma, experiences, everything. You ever seen a person, you say, I know their name. And you start thinking about it, well, what your brain does is go into your subconscious mind. Think of it like a computer that has file cabinets. So you're looking for the person, oh, that's Taylor, okay? And so what happens is your subconscious mind is where all your emotions are, everything, the true you, your beliefs reside. So what we do is we only ask conscious questions when we're vetting a person. Where you go to school? Who's your favorite team? You like to read? For real. We ask conscious questions. But to get to know a person truly, you got to go beyond the surface into the subconscious. So you have to ask them subconscious questions that the conscious mind cannot answer. For instance, like I often say, tell me one thing you learned from your mother that helped you be the woman you are today. Now, I know the answer to that for you. Okay, or your father. Well, that's a subconscious question because you got to think about that. But what you're doing is you're accessing your subconscious mind to come up with the answer. Now, the person asking it can create conversation, which I will teach them based on the answer. Now I get to go deeper. Let's do it. Can we do it? Can we do it for a minute? Can me and you demonstrate this for a minute?
I didn't bring the deep part of my brain tonight, but I think I can work with it.
All right, we're going to do it.
Okay.
All right. This off script.
Okay.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Tell me one thing you learned from your mother that helped you become the woman you are today.
I want to say something stupid, but one thing that I learned from my mom, unconditional love.
Okay.
Oh, that's something that I received, but I saw her give it as well.
Okay. When did you see her give that? When was the time you saw her give that and it touched you?
Right after she whooped me for cutting my hair and lying about it. And then the next day when I got home from school, it was the sweetest letter because I thought she would hate me forever for lying. I think this is the first time. And I had the sweetest letter and a jewelry box, and it popped up with the ballerina and a pretty necklace in it with my birthstone.
What meaning did you draw from that when you got that gift?
I can go in the kitchen tonight. I wasn't scared no more.
You said you weren't scared anymore.
I wasn't. Yeah, I mean, like I felt loved.
Okay, you felt loved. What was it about that? Why did you feel loved?
Because she had just beat my ass and gave me something.
And then she told,
and it was the letter. It was I shouldn't have said that, but she did. But it was what she said in the letter.
What'd she say?
I don't want to share.
Okay. All right.
But it was what it was that it was, and I kept that letter until we moved to Iowa. I kept it for a long time, but or it got lost when we moved back from Iowa. But it just was a really, really deep letter telling me what I meant to her, how disappointed she was, but it didn't change how she felt about me. So it was one of those.
So you learned unconditional love from that?
I did. I think that was my first example that I remember that I would say was, yeah.
You see what we just did? I learned a whole lot about her in 1 minute by asking every question. Notice how every answer you gave me, I took that answer and I went deeper. Well, why was that important? What was that about? What did that do to you? How did that affect you? And that's how you ask subconscious questions. And now you create.
So that's something that they'll learn.
Yes. That's how you create conversation. And the conversation takes me deeper inside of your your belief system.
So Kenny, there is a time to do that. So let's just say I'm at the bar.
Okay.
Tyrone come and sit down beside me.
Okay.
And he say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm fine. How are you? You know, you by yourself? Yeah, I'm single. Yeah. Tell me something that you learned from your mama when you was a." So
there are different levels.
Okay,
yeah. So if you sitting at the bar by yourself, all right, I'm not gonna talk about your mama right away. See, there are different levels. All right, that I wrote a book about it.
Okay.
And so if you sitting there, I might be like, hey, you looking good tonight? Now, and I might say something like this. Now, tell me, why do you think it's okay? Or what about you to come out by yourself? Because most people don't hang out by themselves. That says something about you. Why is that okay? I mean, or I would say something like that. I mean, I've never seen anybody who likes to hang out with themselves. That's cool. Tell me why that's important to you.
Nigga, you by yourself. See, that would be my answer.
But I would answer it. I would answer it. I would answer if I was by myself. I'd be like, I'm picking up some food for my kids, and I saw a beautiful woman over here.
I'm just saying. I don't.
But you see what I'm saying?
And see, I wouldn't be the perfect person.
I did this shit to you.
You did it.
I did it when we used to stay. I didn't know what I was doing. What did you used to say? You asking me all these deep questions about your dreams. Didn't you say that? I didn't know they were subconscious questions at the time.
Yeah. But you didn't start off our first conversation like that. You know,
I ain't like you our first conversation. We didn't even like each other.
I mean, on the phone, Kenny.
I mean, but I'm just saying. I ain't even like you our first conversation.
Was like interested a little bit at first.
I was interested once we started talking on the phone. But remember, we went, when our first interaction was not good.
Yeah, it was a year before we even.
Was it a whole year?
Yeah.
When I saw you again? Yeah. Okay. So.
Because I had seen you, but you didn't see me in the grocery store.
See, people think, the difference is, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What is the difference between communication and interrogation?
The way in which it's done.
Not exactly, but
why not? Because
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but that's it. That is
so you tell me the difference then.
The perception of the person who's listening, because if
it's the same thing that I just said.
That's why I said. You notice I said it's similar. But here's the thing: if I perceive that you're interrogating me and you think it's just conversation, then you're interrogating me.
How do you fix that?
In the academy, I show you. Because you ask the conversation, the questions in the flow of the conversation. So I don't ask anything, like, you know how people got a list. Okay, where your mama work? Okay, how much money you make? They got this list. No, I ask questions in flow of the conversation. If me and you are talking about kids, then I would say something like, well, what do you think is the most important attribute a kid should get from their parents? Like in the flow of the conversation. But I just asked you a subconscious question. But you don't know. You just think I'm making conversation. You just think I'm interesting. Remember what you said to me? You said, I thought you were so smart. And you know what?
I still think you're really smart.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
like that is like intelligence is sexy. Like
is it?
that to me. I look. I do. That's. Mm, mm, mm.
How come
Go
when I
throw some
say,
SAT words out and then see what happens.
I remember you, I remember you used to have words. Remember you used
Yeah.
to have dictionary? You used to go around with a dictionary and look up words. I used to think that was odd as hell. But I was like, she's like, I'm going to increase my vocabulary.
I just. My dad and my stepfather were very intelligent men, and those were my grandfather.
Right.
And Waldo was a word master,
Okay.
and so that
Okay.
if I did homework, if I misspelled a word, that's why I always had a dictionary. He would rip it up, and I would have to start over from the very beginning. I don't care if it was a report. If it was 1 minute, like he didn't let you copy it over. You had to go back through them encyclopedias.
I'd have to
Like
stick him with my left.
1931.
I'd have hit him with a left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so that's
So
my love for words.
going back to our original stuff, we got to wrap it up.
Because we did go around the bush.
But what I will say to her is be open to a new way of doing things. I think at the end of the day, we have to decide that I'm willing to do things different to get a different result. Yeah, the truth is we don't have computers with floppy disk anymore. We have to do things different. We don't have 3.5 inch disk anymore. We have to do things different. And so the people who evolve are the ones who are willing to do things different. And that's the truth. Some people aren't willing to evolve. So that being the case, even me and you, we've evolved what we're doing now.
Right.
What we are doing right now, we've evolved into this is the way we reach people. We used to do videos. We've been doing videos for years. We got so many videos that never surfaced.
And we do.
Yeah, but this is what we're doing. All right. So that's what you tell her, Coach. I like your little look tonight. Look, you're looking hot.
Thank you, sir. I want to say, to Tasha, if you're listening, I really hope that you find what you're looking for, or I hope that what you're looking for finds you. How about that? I do. I want everybody to, especially those that desire love.
Yeah.
Like love is just.
It is a wonder, but love is ugly sometimes.
Love is ugly.
Sometimes love messy. Sometimes love ain't pretty when you gotta when your spouse is ill. It ain't always like that, but you gotta be in it to win it. You know what? I always tell people I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. You know, that's what it is. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this up. But I want to wrap this up.
Card?
Let me answer one card before we go. All right, y'all. Y'all know we always have to put up the moment of truth. We had these card games long before all these imposters out there.
Oh my goodness!
All right, and this is the regular original version, and this is the sex version for all you freak bodies out there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with the original version tonight, and we've done a lot of these because what is it, 150 per set? All right, let me see which one. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh. Okay. On a double date, your man says if you broke up with them today, they'd be over you in 48 hours or less. What do you do? Nothing. A, nothing. It's all talk. B, make them take it back. C, be offended, but let it go eventually. Or D, walk out on a date and their lives forever. On a double date. On a double date, that means you with somebody else.
And somebody heard that issue.
Says if I walked out for 48 hours, I'm good. I'm over you. Would you do nothing? It's all talk.
I think I would get up and walk out of the restaurant. but I don't know if that would be like forever out of your life. That's hard to. I would not do nothing. I would not eat.
Because that's disrespectful.
He should have been cussed out.
So he should have been what?
Cussed out. That's what should be on there. Because I'm not just going to sit there and be like, he didn't mean it.
Audience, what would you do? Audience, what would you do on a double date? Your man or woman says, if you broke up with them today, they'd be over you in 48 hours. What would you do? Nothing. It's all talk. You wouldn't even do nothing. You'd be like, look, B, you got to take that back. C, be offended, but you'll let it go eventually. Or D, walk out on a date and they life.
What would your answer be? E, cuss that out.
I probably would say B.
Take it back.
Yeah.
You take that back.
Not like
take it back. You better take it back. If you don't take that back, how would you say it?
Nah, I'd be like, yo, I'd probably be like, yo, did you mean that shit? Nah, I'd be like, you made this shit, say it again. Or I say that shit again or take it back. That's see, but to do it again how I would do it. Do it again how I would do it. Do it again.
Take it back. You better take that back. Take it back. That's what you I'm like, what?
All right, y'all. Listen, y'all heard tonight how we get down in the Relationship Academy, and they've been our sponsor. And what we do is we teach you all kinds of things, all things relationships. And if you're interested in that, just reach out. If you're interested and you want to talk about, is it right for you? Email me at coachkencanion@gmail.com and say, hey, look, I'm interested in talking about the Relationship Academy and how it can meet my needs. All right, that's it, Ned. Another one is another one. All right, baby. I love you.
Hey, guys, tell somebody, I was going to say, if you love somebody, please tell them. Might be the only love they received today. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another Thursday evening. We are the Grand Canions, and we're out.